Contact has been lost with a passenger jet in North Africa with 110 people on board. It's understood the Air Algerie flight from Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso was bound for Algiers in Algeria when communications were lost just before 3 o'clock this morning. Well, Sky's Alistair Bungle has more on this breaking story, joins us live from Central London studio. Alistair, details just coming in. What more do we know?
Well, the flight took off at 17 minutes past 1 in the morning from Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso. Now, it's a flight that normally would take about 4 hours flying north to Algiers. It's a flight that the airline does 4 times a week, and it should have landed at 10 minutes past 5 this morning. But they say that they lost contact around 50 minutes after takeoff. Now, by some calculations I've been doing with airline experts, if you take into account various conditions at the time and the fact that it would have to climb out of Ouagadougou airport, it probably would have made it around 300 miles into its journey. Now, in terms of other details, Swift Air, which is a private Spanish airline, says that it had effectively leased one of its aircraft to Air Algerie, and they were operating it on their behalf. And they said there were 110 passengers on board and 6 crew. Other than that, at this stage, not a lot of detail.
What, at this stage, Alistair, do we think the cause could possibly be?
Well, I think any answer to that would be speculation, but I think you would look at where it was flying over, which is Mali, and as we know, there has been insurgent behaviour in Mali at the moment. I believe there have been warnings of that to airlines as well, for anyone flying over that country, and the potential that an airline, as we all now know too well from Ukraine, could be shot down by rebels. But that is just one theory. I have been told, and I can't verify this completely, but that the airline said that it was towards the north of Mali, so entering the Algerian airspace, when air traffic control requested a route diversion because of poor weather, and so that the aircraft would keep clear of another plane, and then they lost contact. Now, if that is accurate, that is probably the most detailed information we might have had as to the possible cause of this crash. But at this stage, I think all options are being looked at, including one slightly unrealistic possibility, I would say, and that has been reported in Algerian media, that the plane might have run out of fuel. But given how early on it was in its flight, I wouldn't have thought that was right.